Hello, magandang morning po. Si Kuya Jun Malubago ito. Okay, welcome to my YouTube vlogs. Itutuloy po natin yung review natin ngayon. Kahapon nakapagbigay tayo ng free online review tungkol po sa darating na examination sa NAPOLCOM, National Police Commission at saka PNP. Siya nga pala, mayroon silang tinatawag na tatlong klaseng exam. Una, yung PC, ibig sabihin Police Executive Service Eligibility. Yun po yung exam na yan from Police Colonel kung gusto nila ma-promote hanggang Police General. Pangalawa, yung entrance examination. Galing ka naman sa private sector, kung gusto mo mag-membro ng PNP, yun po yung entrance exam. Ngayon, mayroon din pangatlo na exam, yung tawag nila yung promotional examination. Okay? Pag nasa active duty ka na, patrolman o patrolwoman, gusto mo kumuha ng exam nito, at pumasa kayo, mapopromote kayo from patrolwoman to patrolman to police sergeant, police lieutenant, kapitan, major to police lieutenant colonel. Siya nga pala, pasado po tayo sa mga examination na yan, ha? At saka nag-conduct din po tayo ng review nung panahon na konsyal pa po ako ng bayan. Nakitay up sa atin yung provincial government ng probinsya namin, ang governor, at nag-conduct tayo ng exam tungkol po sa LET, licensure examination for teachers. At nakapag-produce tayo ng mahigit kumulang 420 passers with one top-notcher, board top-notcher sa buong Pilipinas. Okay, record po natin yan, nasa probinsya po natin. At saka nakapag-produce tayo ng more or less 70 or 65 civil service passers with 6 top-notchers in regional level, both in professional and sub-professional. Okay po, that is the record. At hindi po tayo sumingil ng sweldo dyan, not a single centavo. That is the record there in the provincial government. Bukas po yung record natin, nagbigay po tayo ng libre. At kahit magtanong po kayo, na-recognize din tayo dyan pag pumunta tayo sa bayan-bayan. Okay po, kahapon nag-conduct po tayo ng review tungkol dito naman sa examination ngayon darating na November 23, 2024. 2023 and 24, 2024, countdown, 10 days na lang. Kahapon ang tinalakay po natin, ang topic natin is about the Philippine Republic Acts with respect to police matter. Ngayon po ang pag-usapan natin is PCJS or Philippine Criminal Justice System, which I think magagamit ninyo ito para pumasa kayo ng exam. Ito po yung tanong at sagutin po natin. What is a systematized process which the government uses to maintain social control by enforcing laws and administering justice to maintain peace and order? The answer is Philippine Criminal Justice System. Ulitin po natin yung tanong. It is a systematized process which the government uses to maintain social control by enforcing laws and administering justice to maintain peace and order. The answer is Philippine Criminal Justice System. Okay, next question. What is a pillar? It is a pillar in PCJS which is mandated to investigate penal violations and evaluate evidence in the preliminary investigation. It is a pillar in Philippine Criminal Justice System which is mandated to investigate penal violations and evaluate evidence in preliminary investigation. The answer is prosecution. Okay, next question. It is a pillar in PCJS which is mandated to administer rehabilitation programs for offenders to get them ready to be integrated in the community again. What is the pillar in Philippine Criminal Justice System? which is mandated to administer rehabilitation programs for offenders to get them ready to be integrated in the community again? The answer is corrections. Next question. This pillar in PCJS includes people itself and people's organizations. The primary role of this pillar is to provide assistance to an offended party, especially when rights are asserted. Okay? The answer is community. What is the pillar in PCJS, which is mandated to try and issue judgment on the cases between the accused and victim? Courts. The answer is courts. This pillar of criminal justice system involves prevention of the commission of crime and the protection of life, liberty, and properties of the citizens. What is the pillar of the criminal justice system? Involves prevention of the commission of crime and the protection of life, liberty, and properties of citizens. The answer is law enforcement. Okay? What are the agencies involved? Question is, what are the agencies involved in the Philippine criminal justice system? Number one is the Bureau of Fire Protection. Number two is the court, the Metropolitan Court. Number three, the Regional Trial Court. And number four is the Bureau of Corrections. Okay? Ulitin po natin, what are the agencies involved in Philippine criminal justice system? Number one, Bureau of Fire Protection. Number two, Metropolitan Court. Number three, Regional Trial Court. And number four, Bureau of Corrections. Okay? In the law enforcement pillar of PCJS, okay, these are the offices that are involved. Okay? In the law enforcement pillar of PCJS, the following are offices are involved. Okay, number one, the PNP, the Philippine National Police. Number two, the Bureau of Corrections. Okay? And number four is Bureau of Customs. Number five is the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or PDEA. Okay, in the law enforcement pillar of PCJS, the following offices are involved. Number one, the PNP, the Philippine National Police. The two, Bureau of Corrections. Number three, the Bureau of Customs. And number four, the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. Okay, next question. What would be considered and what shall be considered part of the prosecution pillar of PCJS? What shall be considered a part of the prosecution pillar of Philippine criminal justice system? The answer is fiscal, otherwise known now as prosecutor. Okay? The prosecutor. Next question. This pillar includes patrolling to supervise conduct, investigating to identify offenders, and or recover stolen or missing property, warning or arresting those who are probably guilty of criminal behavior, and assisting in the prosecution and trial of offenders. What is the pillar that includes patrolling to supervise conduct, investigating to identify offenders, and or recover stolen or missing property, warning or arresting those who are probably guilty of criminal behavior, and assisting in the prosecution and trial of offenders? That is called, the answer is law enforcement. Law enforcement. Okay, what would be, or what are the functions of police? What are the functions of police? Number one is the crime prevention. Number two, criminal apprehension. Number three, order maintenance. Number five, traffic regulations and motor accident investigation. So ulitin po natin, the functions of police, 1 is criminal prevention, 2 criminal apprehension, 3 is arraignment of the accused, order maintenance, number 5 is traffic regulations and motor accident. So last question po natin, mahaba na kasi yung vlog natin. What is the pillar that must decide the culpability or innocence of the accused after careful examinations of the records of the case after its trial on the merit? Ulitin po natin yung tanong, what is the pillar that must decide the culpability or innocence of the accused after careful examinations of the records of the case after its trial on the merit? The answer is courts. So, dyan lang po muna, mag-adjourn tayo. Sana po napulutan po natin ng aral at kaalaman itong na-share nating umaga nito tungkol po sa online free review natin ngayong darating na exam sa NAPOLCOM at Police this coming November 23 and 24, 2024. Naway pagpalain po tayo ng Panginoong Diyos. Ingat po kayo at maraming salamat po.